Good morning or afternoon, my loves. How y'all doing? I know it's been a minute, y'all, but been trying to get this throat right. I'm feeling much better, but my voice is in and out, and I still been doing a lot of coughing, and so just going through those motions or whatever. So today a pretty clear day. It might fade in and out, but take it all in love. But I got a post here, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I've been having this conversation with my son, and so then I ran across this post that says, I pay attention to actions, not words. I heard what you said, but I see how you moving. And that's been my thing now. I'm just like, you know what? This time around with dating, I usually take everybody's word for gold until I see otherwise. You know what I'm saying? But bump your words. I see how you moving. People will tell you anything out of their mouth, and they'll do something totally different with their actions. And that's what I'm believing from now on. I'm believing what you're showing me, not what you're telling me, because you can make your mouth fried chicken, I'm sorry. You can make your mouth fried chicken and be over here cooking green beans all at the same time, but you telling me you fried chicken. Yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. But I'm watching the way people move. If you say you want my time, but your action is showing me that you rather be somewhere else, then you don't really want my time. You really don't want to spend time with me. You really rather be somewhere else doing something else with somebody else. And I'm in the season now where I'm going to let you do just what it is that you want to do. So if the relationship ain't working for you, because for me, it's a simple, hey, this ain't working for me. I think we need to take a break, or I think that we go our separate ways and do this and that, because we grown out here. We're grown. Ain't no need to beat around the bush about how you feeling about somebody. If you're not happy where you're at, say something instead of playing the game, so that way you can be free and go on and do whatever it is you want to do. Yes, will they ask you why you want to leave? That's normal. People want to know why. But if that's what you want to do, stand on business and mean what you say. I'm not happy here. I don't want to be here no more. I think it's best that I separate myself from you and go do something else, and you do the same. That person may have a hard time accepting that, but if that's what you mean what you say. Stand on business. Don't have your mind changing, because once that person finally gets it in their head that, okay, I'm comfortable now, I'm gonna go ahead and just let go. Because we tend to, when we get a breakup or something sprung up on us at that moment, the person who's usually getting broken up with usually takes it the hardest and has a longer time to accept what's going on or what just happened, versus the person who's breaking up with you. They can move on peacefully with no worries because they're the one breaking up with you. It's tough being in a spot where you're being broken up with, and it's tough too, especially if you really care about somebody and you're on the flip end and you just need some time away from each other to kind of get yourself together, they get themselves together and things like that. If you really do truly care about that person, you breaking it off will hurt you also, you know what I'm saying? But you understand that you're doing this for a good cause. It's not to hurt the other person, and so therefore it's not as hard for you to press forward, because you still have good intentions for the person's heart that you need to take a break from or step apart from, you know what I'm saying? And so I was just explaining to him that in this season of dating in my life, when that time comes back around, I'm not going to be so quick to just jump for people's words. I am going to look at how you're moving, how you're acting, and that's going to tell me what it is that I need to know about whether you really want this thing or not, because I done gave too many passes. I've given so much grace to people who didn't deserve it. And nobody's giving me grace in these relationships. You don't say everybody doing whatever they want to do in the relationship, and I'm the only one who's remaining solid. And so I'm still gonna remain solid, but my eyes are open, and I'm not gonna blind myself and say, hey, okay, they say they care about me, but they ain't calling enough. But they say they care about me, so that's all I need. No, I'm gonna need more than that. Show me, make your words match your actions. Don't sit here and tell me you love me, and then on the flip side, your actions is showing me that you can't stand me. You really don't want to be here. Say what you mean, do what you mean, and stop playing games. We grown out here. Everybody should be able to say how they feel, and if you're not happy in a situation, go get your happiness. Don't sit there and keep trying to, because I'm telling you, when you ride till the wheels fall off, you're damaging yourself, not the other person. You're damaging yourself, and that's what I'm finding out now, is that when I rode till the wheels fell off, in the end, I was hurting me, holding on to something that wants to go the opposite direction. And so I let the rope go. Fall wherever you want to fall to. If you want to be over there, go ahead over there. If you want to be over here, go ahead over here. But don't take me along with you. And I'm not going to volunteer myself no more to ride till the wheels fall off, because I'm the only one trying to fix the wagon. Ain't nobody else trying to fix it. I'm the only one keeping it together. So therefore, that makes me in a relationship by myself, because it takes two to make it work. One person can't hold a relationship to be successful. It just can't. One person can't be giving all the love and the other person taking all the love and then discarding or hurting or abusing the love that the other person is giving. It just don't work that way. And paying attention to people's actions and the way that they move, I'm telling you, boy, it's so many things that I can see myself not going through anymore in relationships, because I was real easygoing. Like, I really thought that people had good intentions like I had. And I'm finding out as life goes on, because if you ain't learning nothing as you getting older, then I don't know what's going on with you. But I am steady learning at my old age. I'm steady learning, and I'm not afraid to learn anything new, because I'm telling you, the world is forever evolving and changing, and you gotta keep up. But I'm telling you, I'm learning so much now, like where I went wrong in these relationships. And now now that I've taken a step back to re-examine all the relationships I went through and what I did to hurt myself, to land myself in those positions that I always end up in, I want to do something different my next chance that I get, because I truly believe that relationships, love is supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to come with issues, but loyalty and communication is like one of the things I feel like it should be a no-brainer in a relationship. Communicate and be faithful and be a team. Like, come together to be a team. But that is like the hardest thing in the relationship for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people don't like to communicate, and it's not that they don't want to communicate. Things may have happened to them in their childhood that make them shut down in that area, or you know what I'm saying, it's a whole bunch of things. But if you want to be with somebody, you got to, it's a give and take thing. You got to give something to, keep it going. So what you gonna do if you can't communicate, but you still want this person in your life? How's that gonna work? You're gonna keep bumping heads. You're gonna keep running into issues because one person won't communicate about what it is that they want, what they need, or what happened, and this, that, and the third, and it just makes it so difficult to deal with each other. And so then the next partner starts to shut down because you don't know how to communicate. Now I don't want to communicate with you because I've been giving you communication, but you've been shutting it down and not reciprocating. So now I don't want to communicate with you either. And so then now you got a bigger problem in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is pay attention to how people move when they're with you. People will show you just what it is they want to do in these relationships. If they always on their phone and texting, I'm gonna use the narc for example, because I learned a lot from that idiot. I'm telling you, they're idiots, but you can learn so much. I think somebody said to me, you can learn a lot from a dummy. You sure can. I'm telling you, that narc taught me so much stuff. Like, that's why I can pinpoint everything that I went through and saw and experienced with this numbnut, because he was trying to tell me that, oh no, that's not what it was. That's not what I did. That's not what I said. That's not what you saw. Like, they really want to play abracadabra with your sight and with your hearing. You know what you heard, you know what you saw, you know what you experienced, but they will tell you. And they will break it down. They'll call the police just to make you believe them, that they not lying, that you're the one crazy and they're not. I'm telling you, you can learn a lot from these dummies. And what I learned was that the narc was here with me, but he rather had been somewhere else, because the narc had drop-offs. So like, once he got what he needed from me, he was ready to go a long time ago, but he stuck around till he had the next one in a bag, because he ain't finna move without everything being secure. I'm gonna tell you that now, that the way the narc that I had used to move, if he was trying to bait somebody, he ain't leaving me until he got them actually baited in. And I mean, like, they ready to let him move in. They ready to purchase something for him. They ready to do that. And now that I'm speaking those things, and I'm realizing that those were the things that I was doing. And then I hear the different conversations that he's having on his phone. You know what I'm saying? So like, I know he ain't moving until he know for sure that everything is situated for the next place that he's about to go. And if it ain't, he'll sit here and he'll ride out until that time comes. I'm talking about like ain't nothing going on. Like, he ain't got other plans. Oh baby, I love you. Yeah, I'm here. We're in this together. This, that, and the third. But then soon as that other person supply say, hey, everything is good, the light is green, come on baby, let's go, he out of here. I'm talking about like the flick of a light. I'm done. I'm gone. I'm done. No explanation. Click the light back on and be like, oh no, we cool. Well, I thought that, I thought I was gonna go that day, but I ain't gonna actually go that day. So it was like literally a flick of a switch. He would turn it on and turn it off. And that is crazy. But I dealt with that for so long. But I was, because I thought that it was something else, not a narcissist. I just thought that there was something that I could do to make the situation better. I am better. Ain't nothing I can do. Ain't nothing you can do to make the situation better. They are who they are. But remember, you can learn a lot from a dummy. So pay attention. If you got a narc in your life, pay attention and put an asterisk mark by all of those red flags that you are learning while dealing with them. So that way, later on in life, if you run into another one and you hear those same red flags and you see the same things, you already know to run for the hills. So you don't have to deal with those things no more. The sooner you catch them, the better off you are. So that's what I came to tell y'all today. Y'all have a wonderful day. I love y'all. Pay attention to how they move and pay attention to their actions, okay? Love y'all.